Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Welcome. Nice. Welcome to Tattletales. Nice to have you with us today. I'm not going to go into a big thing today. I'll tell you why. We have a very special day and week coming up for you, and I think you'll get the idea when you see who's on the show. Hold on. Winning money today for the blues section, the star of The Price is Right, Mr. Bob Barker and his wife, Dorothy Joe. Winning money today for the banana section, the star of Concentration, Mr. Jack Norris and his wife, Doe.
Howdy. Thank you. Thank you, Bert.
And winning money today for the red section, the star of the Family Feud and Match Game, Mr. Richard Dawson and his wife and his family.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Okay. Now, I said, now, obviously, you see what we've got here. We've got the stars of all their own shows, all hosts, and this is all host week, and you're going to turn it on me this week, too. I'm going to be on with my wife, Ann, tomorrow, so I hope you'll all... you're going to have a good time, right?
Sure. Oh, you better believe it.
Yes. You guys should be in perfect control. Shouldn't be any problems. Everybody knows exactly how this works and what to do. And we'll find out if that holds true in just a
The
moment.
way I understand it is that tomorrow I do the show, the next day Jack does the show, the next day Richard does the show, then the next day you do the show and straighten the whole mess out.
No, not true at all. Wait till you see me up there. It looks easy, gang. It isn't easy.
Now
Ladies,
you're telling us
are you
the
ready
story.
to go?
Yes.
Okay, we'll see how much these guys can handle right now. Here's the first question. It's worth $150. It's for you ladies. Ladies, has your guy ever suggested that you wear something sexier? Yes or no? Has he ever suggested that? Wear something sexier. Off you go. Trying to think myself how I would answer this. Very carefully, I think, is how I'd answer this. Bob, what do you think Dorothy Joe will say to that?
Well, I've made a lot of suggestions about her clothes over the years, like, you've got to get rid of that, and things like that. I'm trying to remember ever having said that she should wear something because it would be sexier. Certainly I have said wear something because I think it would be attractive. And so I'm going to say that she will say yes, because she's going to start trying to think of what I would say that she would say.
Right.
And...
I can see you
no,
learn
it's too
this
early
game.
in the week to start all that, though, She will say yes, I have.
She'll say yes. Here she comes. Dorothy Joe, has Bob ever suggested to you that you wear something sexier? Yes or no?
Well, I tell you, he buys all my clothes, and so you'd think that he would be sort of in control, but among other things, one time he bought me some basketball knee guards, and I use them when I'm scrubbing floors and...
Oh, thank you. Thank you for clearing that up, Dorothy Joe.
And he's forever suggesting that I take those off before I answer the door. So I guess I'd look sexier if I didn't have them on, so I guess I'd have to say yes.
That's it. You got it.
That's beautiful.
Either that, he could have suggested that you get some sexy knee guards, one or the other.
I must explain that she is not exaggerating. She gets down and scrubs the kitchen floor on her hands and knees.
Right.
And I thought that she should protect her knees, so I did indeed get her some basketball knee guards. But they are Wilt Chamberlain autographed knee guards.
Real spiffy.
What more could you ask of a husband? Oh, here, darling, let me get you
Jack.
some knee guards. That's very thoughtful. Jack, what will Doe say to this?
Marvelous. I can't get over Bob's explanation. That's beautiful. Well, let's see. Doe's now into jeans a lot, and she goes to church a lot. You don't want to get just sexy for that. Oh, I know what. She spends an awful lot of time in uniform. You know, she flies. So
Well, you better clarify that, Jack.
Well, I mean, she's they call them cabin attendants now.
Yes,
I think.
right.
They've been known as stews in the past or whatever.
Yes.
So she spends a great deal of time in those drab old dumb-looking hope the people at the airline aren't listening.
What airline is she with?
Yes, what
No,
airline is the next
I'll
question?
never say.
Well, I'd say, well,
You'll
just
never.
give us the,
But anyhow,
initials.
When she's on the ground and we want to go out, yes, definitely. I'll say, get out of that thing and get into something sexy.
Okay, the answer is
Or
a firm
sexier.
yes.
Yes.
Sexier, yes. Here she
See what
comes now. Though, has Jack ever suggested that you wear something sexier, yes or no?
No.
Oh, he said yes. Want to straighten him out,
hon.
Joe, or?
Come on. You spend so much time in that dumb-looking uniform, and when you do get a chance to dress up, of course you dress sexier. Right?
Yes, but you never asked me.
Oh. How about if I tell you? I
No,
never
I'm
asked.
sorry.
I thought I was sexy enough, Jack. You
That's
What?
true, too. Lord knows that's true.
Okay.
Though, you're right. He's wrong. Don't you worry about it. And the bananas...
Sorry, bananas.
No, listen, the bananas are terrific. They're not worried. They come from behind all the time. Don't
They
you
do?
worry about it.
Get
Sure.
to the next one. Quick. Okay.
They're not the least bit worried. Richard, what will Jody say?
Well, Jody spends a great deal of time in Wilt Chamberlain's old T-shirt. And I'm sick about it. Where's his wife working, by the way, next week? No, she looks great in everything. And she really does. She always looks darling to me. Only time I ever suggested she remove anything, it was a big plastic baggie that she was wearing.
No, that's...
It was a party at Liberace's. I don't know what that was all about. I honestly can never recall telling her to wear something sexier. I think she looks great in everything.
So the
I think
answer
she'll
is
say is no.
Okay, here comes Jody. Jody, has Richard ever suggested to you that you wear something sexier, yes or no?
I think Richard likes to see women in tailor clothes, and no, he has never suggested.
That's it. You got it. Absolutely right. Jody and Richard, Dorothy, Joe, and Bob split the opening question in half. We'll come back with all of our hosts in just a moment. Don't miss it. Don't be fun. See you again. All right, here we go. Question number 2 coming up, and this is it. Ladies, this thing here is called a beeper. Okay, wait, you can't see it. Can you hear it, huh? Little beeper? Okay. Now, it's the sort of thing that doctors carry around so that they can be reached anytime, wherever they are, right? Would you like to carry one of these things around so that your man could reach you at any moment, wherever you are? I think you've all grasped the significance of that question, and we'll come back and find out your answers in a moment. Goodbye. We'll start with you, Jack. Do you think that Joe would like to carry one of those around so she could reach you at any moment?
She could reach me or I could reach her.
Is that what I said? Would you like to carry one of these around so that your man could reach you?
Yeah.
See, that you could reach her. She
I could
carries the
reach
beeper
her.
which rings when you want her.
Oh, my Well, she's gone a lot, Bert.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And when she's gone, she's very far away.
Yes.
And I mean, sometimes she's gone for 3 or 4 days.
Hey.
And I get a little tired of golf every day.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to play golf every day. You're beeping me. And when she's very far away, I don't know what she's doing.
True.
And if I hit that beeper and it went off at at the wrong time, like if she was serving something and it would go all over the passenger and whatever. What I'm trying to say is, yeah. Actually, it would be working in reverse, because then if I beeped her, then she could no,
but
then
we
she
didn't
would be
ask it.
checking
No, we
on-
didn't
she'd be
ask it in
checking on
reverse
me.
though. See,
She'd know where I was if I was beeping her.
not necessarily.
Oh, that's true.
No, you won't have a beeper. So you'd call like the exchange and say, "Beep my wife because I want to know
When
where
did
she
you
is."
stop beeping your wife?
I beg your pardon.
I don't beep my wife. You beep your wife?
Beat my wife.
All the
please.
time. Yeah, please.
Beep my wife.
What did I say first? Yes or no?
You said yes.
Yes, that she would like it.
That she would like to
What,
carry
don't
one
you
of these
think-
things so
No?
that you could reach her.
Yes? How many yeses out there?
Oh, the bananas are racked with indecision. They don't know.
No. Well, you heard me explain the situation while she's traveling. You think it would be no? All right. I'll go with no.
So you're going to say no.
She would not like me to beep her.
That's right. She doesn't want to carry one of these beepers around so that you can
She
reach
doesn't
her.
want me to beep her.
Wherever
right.
she is.
No.
Here she comes now. Shh, don't say a word now. You give it away. Doe, would you like to carry one of these beepers around so that Jack could reach you at any moment wherever you are?
Oh, I think that would be great.
No, he said no.
Oh,
bad money.
See, I hope you're not serving when it happens because we're afraid. But why do you say that, though? I mean, you think that would be okay? You didn't mind if he did that, huh?
Well, I get very lonely when I'm out of the country, and I'd really like to talk to Jack and have him know where I am. And, Jack, I miss you.
Sorry about that, Joe, but you covered yourself with glory. Sorry, Jack. Richard, what would Jody say?
Zip so far.
It's a tough question. It really is.
Yeah?
Because I love gadgets, and I don't know what that is, but I've got to get one of those immediately.
Just move it
Not
over
for
a little bit.
nothing to do with Jody, but I just think it's marvelous.
Just move it over a little bit.
Just a second.
There you go.
Just blew up the prices right. But I do love that. I think that's neat.
Yeah, I do
But
too.
I have to tell you, Jody, liberated lady, does not want to answer and be called, at any time, really. With my luck, it's like playing the anthem when you're going to the bathroom. I would think that she will say no,
She'll
that
say
she
no.
would not want to. Really, I really do. I think she'd say no. No,
the other
if I
hand,
don't
just-
trust her, then she doesn't want to know it anyway. I really believe.
Just for fun, though, it doesn't have anything to do with the question. Would you like to have one so she could reach you whenever
Oh,
she...
yeah, because I'd love to get this, and I'll give it to all of you. You can give me a call anytime.
All right, fine. But
I
the
would.
answer
I
is...
love this. I don't know what it is. I guarantee I'll have one within a week.
Okay. But the answer is no for her.
Right.
Here she comes. Jody, would you like Richard to carry one of those beeper things around so that... no, would you like to carry one of these beeper things around so that Richard could reach you at any moment, wherever you are?
Well, I've always had a problem of letting people know where I am. I'm an irresponsible person when it comes to calling and letting someone know where I am, and Richard knows this, so I think it would be rather nice to have one of those.
No, he said no.
You're batting 750.
She'd like to have one of those so you could tell her where she is, because she doesn't...
That's right.
Yeah. That's
Well, she's an amnesia victim. She doesn't.
Don't
She
tell me I
doesn't know
got
where
that.
she
That's
is.
incredible. There you are. He said absolutely not. You were a liberated lady.
I
You
know
probably
that.
And you
wouldn't
would
know
not want to
about
give
that.
an account of
All right,
where
here we
you
go.
were.
Bob, you can get the whole thing for the
Oh,
blue
there's a
section
load
here.
on your shoulders, Bob.
I tell you, I think a beeper would drive Dorothy Jo crazy. I really do. She doesn't even like to have the phone ring. I mean, she doesn't like to talk on the phone. If I call her, if I'm at the studio and I call her, it should be for a reason. If I call and say, "Hi, honey, Barker, what do you want?" And we have a big old Spanish house, and if she's upstairs and I'm downstairs, and I say, "Dorothy Jo, sweetheart, what do you want, Barker? What do you want? What do you want?" And if this beeper should go off at the wrong time, no matter where she might be, I can just hear her in the middle of anything. "Barker, what do you want? What do you want?" You see?
She's afraid you want her to get on her knees in the kitchen again.
There you are. I think that even if it were autographed by Wilt Chamberlain, no, she doesn't want
The
it.
answer is a firm no. Here she comes. Wait a minute, you haven't got it yet. Here comes Dorothy Jo. Dorothy Jo, you can get the whole thing for the blue section right here. Would you like to carry one of these beeper things around so that Bob could reach you at any moment, wherever you are?
Oh, in the first place, he doesn't want to reach me at any moment. And I definitely don't want one of the dumb beepers.
You got it. That's what the man said. You got the whole thing for the blue section as well. We'll change places at halftime, gentlemen. We'll step to the rear. We'll bring the ladies out front. We'll come back with the second half in just a moment. You don't want to miss this one. See you in a minute.
Get all the life insurance I should have when I was younger.
Hi. Here we go. We have changed places after halftime. I have three lovely ladies with me. The gentlemen are in the back. And Dorothy, Jo, and Bob are in the lead with $225. You got to play catch up. Listen to this one, fellas. You're helping out a worthwhile charity bazaar by selling kisses in their kissing booth for $100 apiece. That's very nice of you. In the middle of the evening, a man you've never seen before steps up and offers you $1,000 for a kiss. Would you sell him a kiss for $1,000? Yes or no? Okay, there you are in the charity booth. The offer is $1,000. Think it over, fellas. Goodbye. I can see their faces and you can't. Jody, we're going to start with Richard. What do you think he'll do?
Simple, because he kisses men anyway. You know that? No, he does. He's very, very warm person, and he does kiss his male friends. So, I know for sure that he would say yes for $1,000 for charity. He's a good sport. He's willing to earn some money for a worthwhile cause. So definitely yes.
The answer is definitely yes. I was just waiting to see what else would happen. Okay, it's a definite yes. He'll kiss the man for $1,000.
Sure.
Would he take 5.5? Here he comes now. Richard, this fella steps up in the middle of all of this kissing and offers you $1,000 instead of the normal price, right? $1,000. Would you sell him a kiss for $1,000?
Give me a kiss and I'll tell you, Bert.
Hey.
Well, sure, if it was a charity, you know, I'd be there for the reason of raising money. And I would kiss 9 guys for $1,000.
All right, you got it.
But for you, $1.95.
I think we've got 9 guys in the red section. I'll take you up on that,
My
too, Richard.
pleasure.
Thank you. Dorothy Joe, what will Bob say?
Well, not too long ago, there was a Frenchman on Price is Right, and he gave him a big kiss.
Really?
After he won a car or something, and it didn't seem to bother Barker a lot, so I'm sure he just assumed
Yeah.
whoever the other fellow was.
Right, okay. I think that's only fair, as long as it doesn't come around again, right?
Just once.
Okay, the answer is yes. Here comes Bob. Bob, this fellow steps up in the middle of the evening, offers you $1,000 for a kiss. Would you sell him a kiss for $1,000?
I hate this question.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do the right thing for my charity. On the other hand, yes, a little peck on the cheek.
You got it. A little peck on the cheek. I don't know, it'd be a very expensive peck on the cheek. I mean, if I was going to pay you $1,000, I'd want to kiss you, you know, all the way there, Bob.
Well, now, for you, Bird, anything, you know.
Bill, what will Jack say?
Yes, he would. He's
would do
very, very deep into charities, and he would. And just like Jody's, Jack does kiss some of his friends. I mean,
Yes.
it's just a thing to do.
Sure.
It's very European, and
Right.
Jack would for
Why not?
$1,000.
Why not? Here he comes. The answer is yes. Jack, there you are.
Yes,
selling
there I
kisses for this worthwhile charity in the bazaar, and man comes up to you, offers you $1,000 if you give him a kiss. Would you sell him a kiss for $1,000?
Now, I believe you said it's someone I had never seen before.
That's right, strange man.
Strange. It would be strange.
Is that what it says in the middle of it? A man you've never seen before steps up and offers you $1,000. Correct.
Man I'd never seen before. I'd have to say no.
No, that's not what Bill said.
Oh, Jack!
What interests me is that if it's a guy you knew, you'd kiss him. Is that it, Jack?
Well,
I remember you. Give me a kiss.
I'm sorry I said that now.
Sorry about that. Yeah, the bananas are kind of sorry, too. Sorry,
I
Jack.
can
You got a
believe it.
big question coming up, though. Dorothy, Joe, and Bob, and Jody and Richard split that one in half, and we'll come back in a moment with a $300 question. What would you do? Would you kiss a strange man? Well, of course, my dear. Here we go. This question worth $300. This will decide it. Gentlemen,
Gotta
it's
get
for
it.
you. Which of the two of you is more adaptable to change? You or your gal? Good question, too. Which of the two of you is more adaptable to change? Off you go. And we'll start with Doe. Between you and Jack, which of you is more adaptable?
I.
It's definitely you.
Uh-huh.
Here comes Jack. Jack, which of the two of you is more adaptable to change, you or Doe?
Well, we're both adaptable, but which is more? I'll have to go with me.
No. Doe work on herself. Hey, Jack. Don't worry about it. You're batted 1,000, Jack.
Yes. No.
Sorry about that, Jack. You can square up with the bananas later. Jody, what will Richard say? Which one of you is more adaptable?
No, I am more adaptable than Richard.
Definitely. Huh? That's a definite.
Yes.
Here comes Richard now. Richard, between you and Dodie, which of you is more adaptable to change, would you say?
The only thing I'll change is my underwear. The answer is Jody.
That's it. You got it. Okay, here we go. Hold on, gang. This is for the game, Dorothy Joe. Between you and Bob, which of you is more adaptable?
Barker, definitely.
He is definitely more adaptable
Yes.
to change. Here he comes. Bob, this is for the game. I don't want you to feel any pressure, but if you miss this, Richard and Jody come storming from behind. Which of the two of you is more adaptable to change, you or Dorothy Joe?
There is absolutely no way I can miss this. I am more
That's it. You got it. Dorothy, Joe, and Bob. Jody and Richard get it. Split it in half. And there it is. Time is up. The Blues have won it. We shall return in just a moment and give the Blues their money. The big winners today, Dorothy, Joe, and Bob Barker with $450. We had $1,000. The Blue section will divide $1,450. Congratulations to you. If you're around tomorrow, I would like you to tune in because my wife and I, Ann, I remember her name, it's Ann, we're going to be right here on the panel, so tune in and see how we mess it all up. Won't you? Bert Covey saying so long. See you next time. Thank you, everybody.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Tattletales. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.